Hey everyone, welcome to the Clips channel. Did you know this isn't our main channel? Yeah, you should subscribe over and find our main videos and our streams as well. We also have a podcast that you can find wherever podcasts can be found, so explore the internet. See you there.
All right, so we head back to the slides.
All right, let's continue the instructions.
And
What am I? What?
what the
cyberpunk hell is this?
What the cyberpunk is going on here? See, this makes me think of Mach. Solution 9, a city of towering facades constructed by an entirely different civilization than that of Tuliolal.
Holy shit.
Tuliolal? I believe I pronounced Tuliolal correctly once on the last stream, and now I'm
with
forgetting.
signage and stuff? That looks badass.
Yeah, the signage makes me not think Mach. Unless, like, they found Mach technology and have been, like, retrofitting it. Yeah, look, we're getting, like, those are Miko eyes.
Yeah, no, they're totally doing the Blade Runner, you know?
What is the thing that bums you out? A video game girlfriend, like, but big girlfriend on the bridge scene with Mr. Notebook?
It's like the saddest moment.
Well, the saddest moment is in his actual apartment. I'm talking when he's out on the scene.
Well, yeah,
the
whole movie
city.
is one of the saddest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Don't you just want to put on Carpenter boot?
They need to re-release the car so I can drive down the street. I mean, maybe you can't mount because it's a city, but if they don't put out the car with some new neon glows and they're like, hey, Final Fantasy VII event people.
Hey, Square, can we get an official crossover event with either Lamborghini or Chevy? There are two cars, in my opinion, appropriate for cruising down this. A Countach, a Lamborghini Countach, or a C4 Corvette. Anywho, yeah, this is giving me Mach vibes, but residential, taken and turned into a place where people live here is the vibe, is what this tells me. Like, these look like park benches, maybe public transit.
Well, that's the weird part, right? Yeah, that's what makes me go, wait, the city's not going to be mountable because it's a city. They're going to put a bunch of
and maybe you don't need it because we've got a lot of, like, these types of structures. Like, this looks like, to me, I read this as a raised
it looks
rail
like an
system
in Chicago. Have we ever had a vehicle you sit on top of while it moves that's not a dungeon? Like, I don't think there's been any trams in Final Fantasy. That'd be so badass if there wasn't. Add the ether rights because,
I feel like
convenience.
Because of the nature of the engine and the loading between zones, even within cities themselves, that it's just it's a disjointedness.
Because maybe that's why they've been putting out all the, like, cool little gamer glasses and the big coats and stuff recently, because they're already thinking about this.
But also, instead of, maybe like for this one city, it'd be Garlemald had the train, but it was sedentary.
It was yeah.
For this, you could theme it and say there's no aetherite, but you click on nodes to get on the train, but it just loads you to the next station.
But I do want to walk on the train.
Because that's how Mass Effect handled the Citadel. Ooh.
Okay.
I like this modified PS5.
That's Halo, very Halo to me.
Yeah, post 3 Halo, like the not as well beloved Halos. That's very Forerunner looking. It straight up looks like a modified PlayStation 5. Solution 9 trailer.
9. What a...
And here, real quick, you can look ahead. Everybody, look.
Oh yeah, there it is.
These are the things that are coming up.
The name is very ominous.
Solution 9.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Bandai Namco MMO.
Requiem.
Yeah.
Solution 9 : our name.
Do not restart.
Yeah.
All right.
Only 40 seconds.
Well, it's probably just a single zone trailer, right?
That's very Citadel right there with the...
I'm already loving what I'm seeing.
All right.
What if you could live in Epcot?
Let's hear that says. Oh!
A little more retro arcade vibe. More 16-bit
Makes me
era.
think of the raids. It's very Omega. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's some housing.
It's got to be housing, right? There's no way you're not going to have apartments here. Oh, my.
Wow.
Jesus.
Now that looks like Phantasy Star. We've got Secret of the Ooze. What the hell are the canisters? We're gonna get our Bacta tanks on.
This slaps.
Yeah, that was crazy.
This is so rad.
Yeah.
This almost feels like a reaction to people being like, "Oh, we're just going on vacation." Like thinking that they show you like a beach and that's all they have to show you.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're like, oh, Final Fantasy can do robots too. Look how they did Alexander. I mean, it's a primal and all that, but like this is a hold my beer moment. This is we can do anything the frick we want with Final Fantasy.
I mean, it's always been that way.
It has.
Go to the Tower of Zot. Go run the Sky Pirates raids.
This is
go
another way. Like, look at this place. Like,
so this is why. Okay. All right. I had I saw grumpy people. I saw people being like
grumpy about this.
I saw out of context tweets, and I'm assuming it's from this about people being like, it's not enough fantasy. It's not fantasy enough, or having debates with people on Twitter. And this is terrible because I didn't go and read it.
We fought a robot.
Like I don't know what this is about, so I didn't dig.
That chased dragons through space.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Dragons. Midgard Summer is a friggin' space alien. Like, yes, that I've seen discourse around the lack of traditional fantasy in Final Fantasy XIV, which I find amusing. Not to make fun, but I do giggle. I go, are we playing the same game? That's my reaction to that because of everything you just listed off.
Yeah.
There is a lot of traditional fantasy elements, particularly if you go play the Heavensward expansion. Like, you're in a gothic medieval fantasy for that entire expansion, basically. But also that expansion had the Sky Pirates, right?
And we don't know why it exists, where it exists. This could be in space. It could. Is it on the map? If we're talking about like the economic,
we haven't been to other planets in a traditional sense.
But
we've been to reflections.
Yeah,
we've traveled realities essentially, but have also physically gone to the moon, which is space travel. Yeah.
So I mean, like, if I'm going to complain and nitpick, like, maybe a Realm Reborn quest where we're concerned about the economy might be a little lackluster given that there's a giant techno paradise.
Yeah.
However, put it on another planet or teleport us there because of our adventures, and who gives a damn? Like, this is awesome. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. I absolutely love the look of this.
I mean,
and you can go all the way back. If you weren't around for it, if you weren't watching us back when we were in the thick of it and playing Heavensward, because that's kind of when we started streaming, we went and did the Sky Pirates raid, and they're somewhere. They're in our live stream playlist.
Yeah, somewhere back there, yeah.
You can go watch me flip when we first got our first major mock themed corridor. I was just like, holy, it was my jam.
I think we both like reverse engineering.
Yes,
but
I'm a fan. As long as there's no nano machines. I hate nano machines.
And we don't like precursors though too much. They often get a little weird.
You say that. And yet, Ascians.
Yeah, right.
Ascians are done very well.
Yes.
And they're a precursor
but
race.
Most precursors are horribly.
Like Final Fantasy XIV is arguably the most precursor race narrative I've ever played in a video game.
Yeah, that is true.
So I don't think I inherently hate it. I think I just didn't like when Halo started. To me, I didn't like it when Halo started really filling in the mysteries. Because you get all the way through the original Halo trilogy. I love Halo. I'm not a multiplayer. I played multiplayer because I'm a kid of the 90s and 2000s. We were there. But I was there. I love the campaign. I love the story. I'm a big Halo lore nerd. But once the Forerunners went from major mystery to a bad guy we shoot a gun at, I was like, is that really what I'm here for?
Well, and I mean, I'm just happy for the developers. Like, I don't mean to be cheeseball here, but like, you do a whole expansion about the planet and the world, and if they're like, oh shit, you know what I love playing? Cyberpunk. You guys want to do Cyberpunk and the thing? Like, let's freaking be passionate.
To me, they have all the freedom in the world. Yeah. This does not feel like a reach to me at all. This.
Can you go back to the early bit with the signage?
Did they show signage in this? I thought that was the concept.
That was the art earlier.
I'm not sure there's
no signage so far
in any of this.
I love signage, so I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars.
Star Wars is extremely signage light. They've been doing better about it, particularly. Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Particularly in that looks like Moon Brita from Wish.com, by the way. They've been getting better about signage in Star Wars and Andor. Andor has a lot of in-universe signage. So did the Solo movie.
Well, that
Culture.
is a good point. Someone says the Aetherite is chilling right there. Like, it might even like pop out of the ground.
That's what we're looking
while you
at.
walk by.
Yeah, this gives me Tron vibes. It gives me cyberpunk vibes.
Again,
Still giving me a little bit of mock. Like, what if you took mock technology and you gave it to evil?
but that's what I'm talking about, like reverse engineering. Like we could have a Omega like society.
Yeah, Mass Effect is big Mass
Yep,
Effect vibes. Here's some more signage for
But
you.
again,
there, Kyle.
the Fantasy Star. I love Fantasy Star, and Fantasy Star had a lot of signage.
I want to go to the bar in this place.
Yeah, you got to go to the bar.
Does this just make you want to go to Afterlife?
It does. Well, those dancers were so weird back then because it was like the first mocap
It was
thing.
a little too in your...
But it was like the first mocap thing that was ever in a video game for me.
And they never took a break. You're just like...
No,
is
it
there
was
any shift?
infinite. Because I watched it for a long time. And it was infinite.
I'm proud of you for being honest.
Yeah. But I want... So there's no... Like, that. I was curious about the human there. Or the Hure. Because, yeah, it does kind of look like a place where there would be some aliens. You know, some weird, non-playable...
That is a Halo-ass Halo door, man.
That's a nice door. Yeah, you gotta go to the government structure. You gotta get approved, and
yeah,
maybe they won't do that. But no, there's definitely some approval process.
Who is this? Where is this?
Planet Baron Star, Techno Star.
Is this
Dance
on
Party Star?
Is this on the source?
No, I would say we just did a big map reveal. Like this is.
There's still something out in the desert that they're obscuring, and
That'd be interesting.
I'm grabbing on the purple. Like I don't have. I should have grabbed that image.
What would have been really funny is if you're on the moon looking at the planet, and there's just like this like little ray of purple coming out of the planet as it turns around.
Look
with
at
the base coming from.
look at the map again. Okay. Well,
Yeah, there is the thing we were saying is the Fan Daniel business.
Oh,
this
this purple shit.
Yeah.
And this looks like Red Rock, so I think this is the Old West, and this is whatever the purple situation is.
Yeah, so we're gonna camp out right there where Florida is.
Oh, here?
Yeah. Well, a little to the right because we got some keys there.
This?
That's a bit Mainish.
I mean, that's
yeah.
but
we're getting a little north.
Where's the keys? Oh, over here. Well, here it looks like it's straight up that GIF of Bugs Bunny cutting Florida off of continental U.S. Yeah, my headcanon still is crash UFO. It's mock technology, and whoever's living here
I'm down for that.
retrofitted it. That's where I think we're going. Oh, what's going on here?
Built on top of the old kind of thing?
In this region, overflowing with lightning energies, thick thunderclouds blot out the sun, while streaks of purple leaven illuminate the land day and night. This looks straight up Matrix.
Well, blocking out the sun, it was us who scorched the sky, right? Like, your mind goes Matrix.
We're going to have to do the recycle episode of Rocko's Modern Life and clean the sky? Is that what's going on here?
Is that a thing?
And look at this. Yeah, because look, we see the semi-Adobe style buildings. That looks like the glyph, the kind of like designs that run the side of the Adobe buildings, and is getting butted up right against whatever's going on here with this purple.
Well, if you're, you're farming, and maybe you're farming the cereal, but you got a lightning thing going on. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, is there more of that? Yeah, there is.
Oh, there we go.
This looks in game. Oh, is there a wall? Do we have like the haves and the have-nots?
I mean, obviously, there's a lower Coruscant situation.
Is this happened at the... Oh, I don't think you got that far in Ragnarok. Did you get to the wall?
No, yeah.
Okay. There's a wall situation in Ragnarok and a settlement, an unplanned settlement just kind of pops up in front of it.
Okay.
Because, they're barring, they're screening people.
Oh, sure. Like a Dragon Age 2 had that. It's a popular fantasy thing to build a settlement out because you're not letting people in, so people start settling. Ul'dah had that too.
Because it's a long wait to maybe get cleared to get in, and you're just hoping you'll get in. So yeah. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Maybe who knows? Or this is Old Town, this is New Town, and they just haven't taken
building on top.
They cleared this as a landmark, and they refused to destroy it. That's all.
Yeah, it's a treasure.
Yeah. This is moody, man. I like this.
I'm taking advantage of that fog.
This looks like a damn action RPG. Don't you want to like play this isometric and like run around and smash people? Like this is moody in a way I'm not used to from what 14's engine is capable of, or at least has been capable of up until this point.
Ooh, look at the lightning going in the background. Yeah,
dude, I friggin' love this.
Can I zipline across the lasers there? Because we had the tech to zipline. We did it in Nier.
I'm getting the vibe of those are power lines. Those are futuristic power lines.
Yeah, well, you got to move around in the lightning.
You must be loving this, Mr. Purple's my favorite color.
I do love purple. It's the royal purple too, and the retro wave pink, and the blue. Like it's just,
yeah.
Can we ride it? Why can't we? Yeah, that'd be doable. We absolutely ride.
I'm assuming they would use mount tech, like you right click
yeah.
and you just hop on a horse.
Yeah, just let me.
What is this expansion?
New starting screen just dropped. Perfect.